Good morning, everybody. It's a nice Saturday morning, 9:30 a.m. So a nice later start to the day. I'm gonna start by sharpening these chainsaws. This one and this one. There's some pallets we need to cut up, and then there's a tree up at the rental we'd like to cut down if we can get the time today. We'll see. Got that whole big pile of pallets taken care of, cut up, that trailer load. We're gonna go cut down a pine tree up at our rental house that's like dead, so cut it down, probably eat lunch, and after lunch cut it up, throw it in the trailer. Then hopefully we can leave here about 2:30, 3 o'clock, because we want to go to a rodeo in Harrisburg, I believe. I forgot to take any footage of it, but it went pretty quick, about 30 minutes. Got this thing down, cut up, and mostly cleaned up. Dad and Adrian are trimming up along the driveway here a little bit. My battery's about dead, so we're probably gonna end the video. Not the end of the video, but this clip. That seat's wet. Well, that's not what I signed up for. Kids these days. Time for a side quest. This is not the main project of tonight, but I got distracted. I put this 1986 XR250 Honda away for the winter here a couple weeks ago. But tomorrow we're moving cattle. I'm gonna make a video of it. Oh my word, this stupid headlamp. Making a video of it. It should be a lot of fun moving them across the road, something you don't really see in our area. You see it in other areas more, but not in ours. So I decided it'd be fun to use this thing where we can. So we're getting it out of storage again. Hopefully, it's just put some air in the shocks, because those are low from the summer, and turn the fuel on for a few minutes and start it. But knowing me, it's not gonna go that easy. While I let my air compressor build up with air, we're gonna turn the gas on, let it sit for a few seconds, turn our choke on, hit our decompression lever, and try to start it. Take it over a few times, make sure the gas is in. I shut it off after letting it idle for a few seconds or minutes. Now we're ready to check tire pressures and suspension pressures. Put the caps off. We have too low to register. Ooh. Well, how much is it supposed to have? It's got about 50. I'd say that's too much. I got a pickup truck 3 days ago. Today, I take it out. Well, there's a bunch of other stuff that needs working. I've worked on it every day. For just small minor things like fixing lights and stuff like that. That's fine. But today, I took it out with one of my cousins. Gonna test this truck. 0 to 60. Now this truck's tuned, has quite a bit of power, especially for a young guy like me. Test it 0 to 60, 2-wheel drive. Just spins the tires for like half a second. It was like a 6.5 second 0 to 60, which is impressive for a big diesel, at least for us. And then somebody decides, well, how much faster can it go in 4-wheel drive? And then we tried that, and then we hear pieces, parts go flying, and my CV shaft is gone. It's just, well, that's not exactly all what happened, but it broke, and then it finished breaking coming down the highway on the way home. And I almost wrecked the truck, which we were okay. I was alright. I was able to wrestle it back, and it wasn't too bad afterward. So there were some mistakes made today. This is going to cost some nice amounts of money. We're like $200, which is not exactly cheap when you're broke. Now I have 3-wheel drive, but if it has a differential in the front, which I'm not entirely sure whether it does or not, I figure it does, because why wouldn't it? Then that means I got a 2-wheel drive, no matter what. Oh, where'd you go, you little CV shaft? There we go. This piece cost like $130. Just this piece. Not snapped. Well, it snapped on the other piece, but still. $130. I might put a performance one on because, or I guess you would call it performance, a heavier duty one, because, well, this broke, so that means this is the weak link. And you know what that means? If you're not a car person, you might not as quick. But if you're a car person, or were at one time, you know that that means you need to fix it, make it tougher, so it doesn't break again. What are you doing in here, you little bird? Go south. Anyway, I don't have that part yet. That just broke today. Clean you up. That just broke today on the way home a couple hours ago. It broke a couple hours ago, and nobody's open, so I wasn't able to get one today. But I can probably get one tomorrow, so we can maybe fix it tomorrow. But what I was gonna do, and I had it already, driving in the rain, didn't really matter to me. So somebody decided that it'd be really funny, not really funny, it was fun when I was driving, but I decided it'd be fun to go on a dirt road. And I have wides on. So the side of my truck is plastered in dirt. And I want to paint this door tonight. So guess who gets to wash their truck again? Or at least this area. And then finish sanding it. And then tape it up. And then paint it. This lucky guy. Oh, get to it, I guess. So we'll start by wiping all the dirt off. And we're not going to do a great job, because why would you? I also should almost be replacing these doors, because they have a bunch of Bondo, or putty. Because if I don't know why, I just bought this truck. Today's Thursday night. Monday night. So Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. 3 days ago. So I don't know the full story on this truck, and I don't really believe much that the guy told me, because he told me a few things and he lied about a few things that I know for sure. So I don't really trust him. But that doesn't matter. So I'm just going to try to paint it, buy like 3 years, or 5 years, or 10 years. And then maybe once I'm old and rich, I can build this truck to be really nice and not a work truck. And no, I don't like the rubber bands. Those are coming off someday. Once I have more money again. Hopefully like next summer, because I don't like those. For 1. And 2, I don't ride the best. 3, I'm going to curb those wheels so fast, it's not even funny. On corn stubbles or something silly. They're nice wheels, just not for me. It kind of ruins the purpose of the truck, in my opinion. think I got that wiped down pretty good. Now I need to go find plastic. And masking tape. Actually, I probably should find masking tape first. Since I forgot to get not sandpaper. It's too late for this. Masking tape this week when everybody was open. I have to wait till tomorrow to get it. So I might take this into where I work Saturday. We have a warehouse that I can possibly stuff it in and paint it then. But until then, there's some more sanding I can do. So I'm gonna do that. Hey, you guys are all dusty. Take care of that right now. How you feel now? Much better. I got this pretty well sanded down. Good enough, I think. Anyway, for who it's for. Probably hit it with a finer sandpaper when I'm finally ready to do it, to finish it. We'll see. I was talking with a body shop. They said you never really Bondo a door. Simply because, well, they crack. The paint cracks and stuff. And that's exactly what happened here. This door, it has a pile of Bondo. This one, not so much. Maybe a little bit. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, this one has some. But this one is mostly Bondo down here. So the paint cracked. And it was repainted and it was not a good job. No, they didn't do a good job on it. That's bad. There's all around corners are bad. That bumper's out of place and needs some help. That's what it's supposed to look like right there. Hit that with a high pressure washer one time. And it's just peeling. And these are not stock lights. I hate how these look. I will eventually be getting the piece that goes here, because this is supposed to be a two-piece light. It looks awful like this. We'll get the right ones coming sometime when I have more money. But I'm out of money. And my paycheck isn't for a couple days yet. So, we gotta wait till then. I did get a new boost gauge. The other one that was in there, it worked until I tried moving it from the column, from the steering wheel column to down below where it's not in the way of this speedometer. Then it quit working when I moved it. So I went to AutoZone, got a $35 one. I got done sanding as much as I'm gonna sand for now. I would have taken the front end apart, but my jack's out of oil. So that's the tomorrow problem. And there's trash in the truck, so I'm going to clean it out. And then go from there. I don't know. I might try to make a mount for my brake. What do you call those things? Ah, man. This thing. Your brake, trailer brake thing. It was originally supposed to go, I don't remember where I'd found screw holes. But if I just mount it there, it'll be good enough for me. We'll see. There's also some switches that I don't know what do. And there's a light bar on the front of the truck that I could trace down. Like right here. There's some paint chipping there. Hang on. Right there. Some paint. Just chipping. Stuff like that needs fixed sooner or later. Oh. Alright. Stuff like that needs fixed sooner or later. And hopefully in like 5 years I can give this thing a whole paint job. Or at least get it to the point where it's ready to do that. I guess it's more interior work. I was hoping to work on the exterior more tonight. But I guess that's not happening. And I can't take it apart because I don't have a jack that can lift it. So I have to go to work where we have forklifts and jacks that can lift pickups. And we'll probably just change it there quick. We'll see. I like to call this my parts door. Down here's where the parts are. That's a CV shaft part for the boot. That's a hubcap for that wheel. There's a piece of a hubcap that I already broke. And then there's this piece that fell off or broke or something in there. And the rest are CV shaft joint pieces that just decided to leave the chat today. They're so lame. I mean, like, why couldn't they hold up one time? Yeah, they'll be fine. It gives me an excuse to build it tougher. Am I going to? Probably not. Because I need to get it going again. But I could if I'd want to. I found something that can be done in here that's free. And I was looking at the mirror. This visor here is actually illegal because it comes down too far. There's some marks here. I don't know if you can see them or not. That it's not supposed to be able to come down further then. So one, this is illegal to have this much of the visor. And two, I think it looks absolutely awful and it annoys me when I'm driving. So I'm gonna tear it out. And it's free. Will I ever put something up again? Possibly. I wouldn't be surprised if I put, you know, a 2-inch. Just a little bit of something to block the sun, but man, what is that, like 8 inches? 8 or 9 inches is just too much for a visor. So I gotta pull this mirror down and do that. Alright, pitter patter, let's get at her. First off, little donut break. Absolutely wonderful. Horrible for you, but good. Horrible for you, but tasty. Let's try T20. Nope. First try. See, sometimes when you're good, well, I shouldn't say much. Don't have it off yet. Ah! Oh, that's pretty cool. Yep, that's how. At least it did something right. Oh. Cool. I didn't even have to pull that all the way out. Oh man. So much better. I just need to get one that's not quite as long. But we can do that at a later date. When I have more money. Oh, and by the way, the internet is correct. There is a sticker on the back of this generation of Duramaxes. I don't know about the Vortex engines, the gas engines. There's a sticker on the back of that dash cover thing with the date it was made and the truck's name. I don't really know how to say the truck's name, but that's okay. We don't really name vehicles here around here, and I just don't have a reason to. What I'm gonna do now is see what it takes to replace this cord. So it goes up in somewhere here, and it, for whatever reason, it doesn't work quite right. You have to bend it, kind of funky, to get it to work. So we're just gonna see what it takes to replace it. Oh, okay. So it's just another, come on, another aux cord. Cool. That's simple enough. Radio's hooked up. Well, my truck dash is in pieces. There's the gauge cluster. I got bored, and it's kind of dim, so I thought I could maybe figure it out. There's a lot of work that needs done to it. Hopefully I can get some of the work done tomorrow. But that would be next video. And I think this is going to be the end of the video because I'm going to bed. We got an exciting day planned for tomorrow, which is next video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.